This helps a lot. I'm trying to think if I have any other. Oh, let me show you. Let me show you. There's a doc I started working on. Getting back to this little context if I try to pull everything together. But basically, it's sort of like you ingest your video. There's a claiming process. You have to do your monetization settings. You can manage your videos after you've uploaded them, and then there's the report.
That's right.
I think those are sort of the general. Is that the big tasks, and then there's the IVP, YPP, Torso, Premium. I broke up sort of networks and premium as being slightly different.
What's meant? Torso only has 3 channels?
Oh, I meant like the idea of well, I was trying to make a distinction because I'm trying to think of the different complexities. But basically, there's people who manage one channel, and then there's a point where you have to manage multiple channels. You get into the whole content owner thing. And then there's the thing you move into that you've got literally 100 or 200 channels. So it's almost like I think those are for the different breaking points where you want to try, is the UI going to work? Or if you optimize the UI for 3 channels, does it break for 100 or vice versa?
Okay.
So I think that seems reasonable. That seems like sort of the, I'm a guy with one channel, I'm a guy with several channels, or I'm a guy with like a ton of channels. I don't know. Is there anyone middle between Torso and?
No, I think that's a good categorization.
I mean, Torso is mostly have like. What's your guess? Is it like 3 or 4, or what is your average?
Well, I don't know if they have to have more than one necessarily.
And there's one, so it's still the one case. So you're right. It could be one.
I would bet that many have multiple.
Okay.
The majority probably do, but doesn't have to.
That was the thing, is where I was trying to get the break where at some point, you sort of have one content owner. You don't have to even worry about content owners. Just you have your channel. Yeah. Okay. And this was, I was trying to go through all the different ways to ingest it. So there's the UI, where I can do, there's a guy who does 1 video a day, or a couple videos, or 1 video a week. There's someone who uses it, maybe a dozen videos a day, but still uses the UI.
Yeah.
And then there's who uses the desktop uploader? Is that still?
It's new, and
okay, but it sounds like it was more of a function of like just because SFTP was slow that we invented this thing. I was talking to Joel. Joel over in Paris.
Yeah.
He was mentioning that. Then there's SFTP, which is FTP, and then there's I guess an upload API. Do many partners use the upload?
Oh, XML?
Well, it's XML, but I've used the XML with SFTP, right?
Yes.
Is this different? Is the upload API different? I wonder if that's for just like super big partners. Oh, look at that. What website are you on?
This is our attempt at YouTube ProdCom.
Nice.
It needs a lot of work.
Okay, but this is great. It's CMS.
So no info on API here. The upload.
Oh, there's no. I see. It's a TBD. So is CMS the desktop uploader? Do you think that's the same thing?
CMS uploader, yeah, same thing.
Okay.